Good morning, everyone. This is Eric with Northwest Bus Sales. Appreciate your time checking us out. What we got, there we go. Let's start here with this baby. What we got is a 1979 MC-9. MCI MC-9, 47 passengers. I'll tell you what, these are awesome coaches. Those of you that are bus fanatics, well, needless to say, you already know that MC-9s are pretty much bulletproof. You can take this baby to the moon and back, so don't be fooled by its age. This thing's in primo condition considering its age, in really good shape. So check out the step treads there. Pardon the wet step treads there. It's a little wet here in the Pacific Northwest, so step treads showing some use, but I don't think it's excessive. A lot of service left in this baby. So let me turn down the radio there a little bit. All right, here's the cockpit right here, driver's area. Driver's seat upholstery showing pretty good. Showing some wear right here on the high traffic areas, but nonetheless looks pretty good overall. All right, a lot of your typical MC-9 features. You got all your toggles over there for driver and passenger, heat and AC and what have you. And looks like high idle control, you know, pretty much all your courtesy lights, driver lights, indirect lighting, hazards, headlights, all of that. So there's the dash right there. I do not know the mileage on this baby, but we have a whole fleet, or we had a whole fleet of these. I think we started out with like 20 of them. And you know, a lot of times the odometer over there doesn't display the mileage or even have the accurate mileage, but from what I understand, they spent their whole life here in the Northwest, and they all have between 500 and 700,000. So those of you that know nines know that these things got a lot of miles left on them. A couple of fans over there, manual door, these things. There we go, look at that baby seal right up. Overhead, pardon me, not overhead, we got a destination sign right here, and visors, interior convex mirror, PA system looks like, fire extinguisher over there behind the driver, little road flare case down there, and hazard triangles down below. It automatic transmission, it's just 4-speed. I believe it is the HT740 Allison automatic transmission, and behind that tranny is the 8V71 Detroit diesel. We'll get a closer look at that here shortly. So meanwhile, let's check out the passenger seats. Reclining passenger seats, high back reclining passenger seats with armrests, and I'm not seeing footrests on this one, so upholstery all the way through this thing is showing pretty doggone good. Overhead parcel racks with courtesy lighting built into the frame there. Reading lights underneath there as well. Maybe I should have turned all those on. Ooh, look at that. I'll tell you what. Yep. Reading lights for the passengers. The floor is in really good shape. Considering the age on this thing, it is looking real good. You know how a lot of times you walk towards the back of a coach and the floor gets spongy and everything, but it's feeling pretty solid all the way through. 47 passengers, restroom in the rear. Look at that. Vanity, or sink there, vanity mirror. Oh yeah. 47 passengers. The passenger upholstery looks real sharp. Still the colors are pretty vibrant as well, showing some slight fading from the sun exposure, but again, not too bad. So big tour style windows with tint. All the passenger glass seems to be in real good shape also. Not seeing any cracks anywhere. So emergency exits up front and in the rear on the roof there. Pretty tight looking MC-9. I love these things. I cut my teeth on an MC-9. I'm always going to be a fan of these babies, so love them. All right, let's cruise around her outside a little bit. Here we go. Here's the front tire here on the passenger side. Showing some tread there a little bit. And check out right behind this door, fuel door right here. You can see the fuel tank, diesel fuel tank, 144 gallon capacity. And then in here, we got the battery box, a couple of 8Ds right down there, and you can see the 24 volt master switch there. All right, let's peel open some of these little underbay pass-through underfloor storage. Get a look at the storage. Tons of storage in these things. This is 40-foot motor coach. I'll tell you what, and it's got storage that's comparable to like a 45-footer. Don't hold me to that though. I'm not sure of that, but nonetheless, the point I'm trying to make is a ton of underfloor pass-through storage. Really good shape underneath there. You can see the frame rail there, or the rub rail there, down there. A lot of times you'll see a lot of them pushed in and dinged up and dented real bad, so shows pretty good. All right, there we go. Passenger side, rear duals. And then check out the frame underneath. She's in pretty good shape. Look at that. Look at that. Now, like I said, I think I got, this is the 4th one. I got 4 of these left. I started out with 20 of them, so they're going fast. Tag axle right there. The whole fleet came from the Pacific Northwest, and they have relatively low miles considering their age. So the body and paint, you know, I gotta be honest with you, it's got some minor dents and dings and scratches and what have you. For the most part, as you can tell, she shows pretty good. For being a 1979, man, this thing is in tip-top shape, so it looks real sharp. Let's check out the mill here, open up the barn doors, get a look at the 2-stroker. Look at this, Detroit diesel. That's a 2-cycle engine, 8V71. It's a V8 engine, 71 cubic inches per cylinder. Look at that, listen to that baby purr. Cannot go wrong with a Detroit diesel. I love them. I love them. Absolutely awesome motors, especially those old school 2-stroke diesel engines. So, look at that. Here's the driver's side. Like I said, she looks pretty good. Some minor dings and scratches going down her for the most part. Really good. Check it out. There's some tire tread there showing. There's the tag axle on the driver's side. Hey, let's check out the chassis underneath there. Get a look under there, kind of get a feel for the condition of it. Now, I don't believe these 9s have ever been exposed to a lot of that horrible road chemical that's so hard on automobiles and coaches and everything. This coach right here is nothing like the East Coast MC-9s or Midwest, the ones that are exposed to the bad road conditions. So showing a lot of life left on it. All right, and the driver's side front, good tread there. So these are awesome coaches. I got 4 of them left. 1979 MCI MC-9. I'd feel comfortable at driving this thing across the country. Sold a couple of them to some guys in the Midwest and on the East Coast, and they just hopped in them and gave me a call 4 or 5 days later and said they made it without any trouble. So very dependable coaches. Check us out online, nwbus.com. Please call any questions, 800-231-7099. Thanks.